What's your conversation with the law of attraction? Now, now, now. I'm Brian Withers, empowerment coach, trainer, and author. Where you are in conversation with the law of attraction absolutely all day, every day. It's picking up your energy, the energy of your thoughts and your beliefs, and those are frequencies of energy that the law of attraction works with. And when it's high vibration energy, it's connecting you with things that you like. And when it's low vibration, it's going to connect you with things that you really don't want. Okay, and just on my image here for the frequency, high vibration, this is the one I've been using here down below. And somebody had mentioned that was hard to see. So they asked if I would do a white background. So I'm just trying out this new image. So if there's any feedback on that, let me know if that works any better. But the law of attraction is receiving our energy all day long. That's why around the clock we want to be just streaming high vibration energy to law of attraction. Doesn't matter what's going on. As I say pretty much in every video, whatever's going on, you got to find a way to use that as a reason to feel good, because you don't want to use anything as a reason to send low vibration energy to law of attraction. So as you're thinking and speaking what you're thinking and acting and going through the day, you know if you are sending high vibration or low vibration energy to the law of attraction, because your emotions will tell you immediately. Immediately you have those emotions going on all the time, and they're telling you. So you can look at the chart and you can see pretty easily the difference between positive feeling emotions and negative, and that's your indicator at all times to let you know how you're doing with your thought energy. And so that's the thing, really. There's no really law of attraction technique or manifestation technique. It's got to do with what you're streaming to the law of attraction on a daily basis, all through your day, on all matters. And you got to also factor in your subconscious beliefs, because they're also sending signals out there as well. And in fact, when you have a negative feeling thought, that's coming from a faulty belief. So you have got to use your conscious mind, not only because you want to broadcast the law of attraction, positive energy, but you want to replace and rewire any of those subconscious beliefs that are faulty, low vibration. And you do that with the consistency, with thinking about things in a new way that's positive feeling rather than negative feeling. So let's look a little deeper into this. All right, so here we are in our planet Earth daily life, and a lot of times what will happen, there'll be a situation going on that we don't like, and instead of processing that as the celebration of contrast, meaning our life got better because our inner being is acknowledging how we're feeling about things, and when we don't like them, it is very clear on what we want. But we're not always very clear about that, like our inner being is. And that's because those faulty beliefs will get us thinking about a situation of contrast that is of a negative perspective, a perspective that tells us that, something's gone wrong or going wrong, or there's a problem, or we're not good enough, or we didn't do it right, or something. I'm sure you're all familiar with that voice that gets in your head and starts chattering in ways that don't feel very good. Okay, so that means that the faulty belief is influencing us. But with everything that you're learning about the creative process in my books, on these videos and whatnot, you're in a position now to say, well, wait now, I don't want to think that negative feeling thought anymore. I don't have to think that negative feeling thought anymore. The mere fact that is a negative feeling thought tells me it's out of alignment. It's nonsense. It doesn't agree with what I want, with the way life is. And didn't I say, haven't I been saying that I want another house, a different house, another car, a different job, more abundance flow, more peace, more loving relationship? Haven't I been talking about wanting those things, right? We got those dreams and desires, they're all high vibration. Well, if I'm going to allow myself to think those low vibration thoughts about anything in my day, it doesn't matter. It could be something to do with my car or my relationship or my job or anything. But if I'm going to allow myself to go into those thoughts and hold on to them, then I'm not a vibrational match to what I want. So why am I saying those things, or why am I thinking those things that don't feel very good when I'm saying, on the other hand, I want these things? Because in the wanting of those things which are high vibration, if I'm choosing thoughts about some situation in my day that are low vibration, I'm pretty much saying to the law of attraction, I want it, but don't give it to me. I want it, but don't give it to me. Right? That's your conversation. You don't want that conversation. That's why you're not having the things that you want. So you gotta make your mind up, and you gotta say, well, wait now, I'm not gonna think those thoughts. I'm gonna choose a better feeling thought. So you start pulling out some new perspectives. How the situation is serving you. Of course, contrast is always serving you. It's a celebration of expansion. And also a situation is awareness of a vibration that you have going on, which you can identify that and start telling a new story, set up a script to deconstruct that so you're thinking differently about things so that it will deconstruct that negative pattern, that faulty belief. And you want to change that around. If it's something about yourself or something about life, you want to have a new good feeling perspective on that, right? So now, even though the world, your life on planet Earth right now in this moment, say you're in a situation and you started to look at it in a way that doesn't feel good, and then you say, well, wait now, I don't want to go there. That's kind of getting in the way of me receiving what I want. I'm going to go down here and pull out some better feeling thoughts, which the creative process gives us a whole library full of them. And now, even though the situation hasn't changed a bit, now you're in a better feeling place. You're feeling emotionally relief or emotional satisfaction in a situation that really is not satisfying to you, physically speaking. So this is really the key to life, isn't it? For these dreams to flow into your experience, the path of details to connect with you. Is that in the moment you're feeling this, you want to catch that. You don't want to pursue that at all, and you want to say, well, I can think some different thoughts, and that negative feeling thought, the fact that there's a negative emotion with it means it's out of alignment. So let me choose a thought that's in alignment. Let me show why that thought is nonsense, and it's not accurate at all with who I am and how life works and what I want. And so you have that little conversation with yourself, and then you get feeling better because you can see, okay, it's just contrast. It's just my energy coming back, right? You get yourself relaxed, settled down, no big deal. And then what you know is that in the very moment that that thing is happening that you don't like, your inner being instantly creates the situation that you do like. And it's there. It's there as a vibrational reality. So there's a thin veil between the situation as it is and as you want it to be. And if you look at it from a negative perspective, then you stay in that situation. You keep offering that low vibration energy, and the low vibration and attraction keep giving you back that same situation, that same manifestation. Or if you change your thoughts, then you start to change the energy, and now you're allowing yourself to receive the path so that what comes is the replacement manifestation, the better version of that situation. And so, you see, once you know that, then again, the third eye, your two physical eyes are looking at the situation in a faulty belief perspective, and it doesn't feel good. So then using your third eye, which is your imagination and your awareness and knowing of the creative process, that you look at, at the same time that situation that I don't like is going on, the one I like is going on at the very same time, and I get to choose which reality is going to be coming next, right? Because everything is a continuing manifestation of things. Physical life is not nearly as solid as you think. It's a continuous stream of that energy. So you want to use the power of your imagination and see what is coming to you because of that contrast. And then you will then use your physical eyes to look at that contrast, and you're going to see it from a better feeling perspective. You're going to appreciate the contrast. You're going to realize nothing's gone wrong. Life isn't terrible or any of that kind of thing. It's just you offered some energy and you got it back, and because you got it back and you didn't like it, well, that was the contrast that caused you to ask for the thing that you want. So see, you can appreciate the whole situation from that perspective, and usually you're going to find something that's positive, some positive aspects about that situation. And so what you do is you achieve emotional satisfaction on the situation, and then you allow these things to flow out of vibrational reality. And remember, vibrational reality is part of your total reality. Physical is what manifested. Vibrational is what's on its way to manifesting. So as you take that new perspective and you choose, well, I'm not going to think those negative feeling thoughts, that perspective. I'm going to choose the better feeling perspective. Now you're in alignment, and now you can say, well, okay, good. I'm in alignment now with all the things that I want. Now, it doesn't matter what it is going on in your day. You know, you could be in traffic or paying bills or at a movie or at the gym or doing your job or anything. If you're choosing good feeling thoughts about it, you're a vibrational match to everything that you want. You're a vibrational match to everything that you want, any experience that you want. You're a vibrational match to it. It's just high vibration. There's nothing more to it. There's no more specifics or any complications at all. The universe has made this very simple. If you just go through your day with high vibration energy, as I showed over here, just make this the way that you're going through your day, then you're going to be a vibrational match to everything. And no matter what has gone on or is going on in your day, if you will find a positive feeling perspective, then just, you know, on the other side of that veil, the other reality, the vibrational reality, is ready to flow into your experience. So you always have two realities available to you at every moment. The reality that you're seeing that you don't like, and also the reality that you want that you can't see with your physical eyes yet, but your third eye, your imagination, can see it, and you have that knowing about vibrational reality. And so, you know, a lot of times when I'm talking to my clients, the word trippy comes up because this is kind of trippy stuff, because here's your physical eyes telling you this is the way that it's happening. This is physical life. And so many people around you got faulty beliefs, and they're all buying into it too. Like, it's the way it is, but yet you've got to get beyond that, and you have got to use that third eye of yours and that knowing of the way the creative process works to know, well, yes, that is happening, and I'm not going to say it's not happening, but I'm going to say I'm going to look at it differently. I'm not going to look at it as a bad situation. I'm going to look at it as contrast and see how it's serving me. And I'm going to know the joy of the new thing that's on the way right now and the path that is set up to be a very amazing experience in and of itself. So this is very, very important stuff to understand in terms of your daily conversation with the law of attraction, because it's now. So, you know, you may want to check in with yourself through the day. Well, how's my conversation with the law of attraction been today? And if it's low vibration, then you're as much as saying, law of attraction, I want all these things, but don't give them to me. I'm not ready for them yet, right? And, you know, you have to ask yourself, well, when will I be ready? When is it that I think I'm going to start offering that positive feeling energy so that I'm ready for the law of attraction to deliver those details to me, connect me with all that stuff so I can be receiving what I want? See, it's only ever you that's holding yourself away from that connection. So like I say, anything could be going on in your day, but if you choose a low vibration thought about it, perspective about it, whether it's with a person or a condition or anything at all, you're as much as saying to the law of attraction, I'm not ready yet. I chose, and let's add that in there. I'm choosing to not be ready. I asked for all these things. Didn't I say I wanted all these things? Yes, I did. Life caused me to ask. But in the moment, I'm choosing not to have them. I'm choosing for you to not give them to me, not give me the path to them. I'm choosing for you to give me a path that is a low vibration path to more of things that I don't want. Now, you see how ridiculous that sounds when I say that? Doesn't that sound ridiculous? Why would any of us do that? Well, the only reason we do it is because we get, we took on those faulty beliefs, and it kind of was like a training, even though it wasn't anything formal, intentional. It was just the repetition from the people around us growing up that they just were doing it and we picked it up. So we don't really want to do it, but we have a lot of habits to do it. And so that's what we're learning about now, is to sort of catch ourselves and turn that conversation around so that we're moving from this to this. We're pondering and saying, well, wait now, that doesn't seem right, because I'm here thinking about that in a negative feeling way. And I said I wanted all these really nice things, but that energy doesn't match them. So I got to get myself down here into this better feeling place. And I can do that by knowing the positive aspects and focusing there, and also knowing that I have vibrational reality, which is all the things that my inner being set up because of the contrast that I've had. And I have got a third eye, which is imagination, right? It's just a convenient way to say I can look at my vibrational reality. I can know what's on the way. And I can even get my two physical eyes focused in a way that is a positive feeling energy. So that's very important to understand the implication of the way you're conversing with the law of attraction every day. And as I said, you are conversing with the law of attraction every day in every moment, and it's picking that up. So, and just to be clear, it's the momentum. Now, beliefs have momentum. Your beliefs, they have automatic momentum that's going. So that's why when they're negative and faulty, you got to get those things replaced, rewired, because they are instructing the law of attraction constantly to send things your way that you don't like. And you want those beliefs to be supporting what you do like. So it's the same thing in your conscious mind. It's not just fleeting thoughts. It's the thought momentum. So when you put one thought after another together, a stream of thoughts, right? That a story, a script. These are consecutive types of thoughts of a high vibration nature. That's what the law of attraction is picking up. And that's the conversation you want to have. And if you have that kind of conversation in your conscious mind, then that is what's going to automatically rewire your subconscious mind, and you'll get all back in alignment, and then you'll just be looking at everything right from here. You won't go here anymore. You'll be, for everything, you'll just go right to here. And, because you know all of this that's going on in the creative process, and you'll be very strong using that powerful third eye imagination of yours in combination with using your two powerful physical eyes to see the positive aspects of things. All right, so that is the video for today. Thanks for listening in. If you have any questions, leave them on the post, and enjoy your day.